Namaste. Welcome to your practice. I'm Janine. Today we're going to be doing a quick practice and working on expanding the exhalation, finding our joyful expansion of the exhale. Please take a comfortable seat and I'll read our opening. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Why do we easily forget our true nature? We forget because there is great joy in remembering. So rather than dwelling on what has been forgotten, celebrate and radiate that which you remember. Shine like the divine being that you are, and naturally the parts that were forgotten will make their way back to the surface. Let's open with the sound of Om. Come to all fours. Take your knees hip distance apart and the wrists directly underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers as if the sun was rising in your hands. Radiate out through the fingertips. Inhale, lift your right leg and your left arm. And from the center of your being, exhale and extend long down through your, down towards the floor and then out through the top arm and leg. Inhale, come back and settle. With your next inhalation, lift your left leg and your right arm. And as you exhale, lifting the lower belly, reach through the arm and the arms and the legs. Radiate from the center out, shining the light from deep inside so that all parts of yourself can come to the surface and release. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lunge your hips forward. Walk your hands to the left side of your mat towards the corner. And staying on fingertips, lift the palms of your hands away from the floor. Puff up your back so that your back becomes buoyant, open and wide. Draw the right buttock under, and then from the core of your pelvis, exhale and press out through your legs and lengthen all the way out through your arms. So as we're exhaling the breath, we're reaching and radiating as if we're shining, as if we were the sun and shining our rays of light out through all of our body. Bring your hands back in. Step forward, change sides, right leg back, hands to the inside, and hips parallel to the front edge of your mat. Take a deep breath in, round the back, puff it up, and then draw the left buttock under as you sit deep forward. Walk your hands to the right corner of your mat. Keep the sides of the body long as you inhale, and then as you exhale, reach out through your legs into the earth and out through your arms to your fingers. The crown of the head lengthens forward and soften the face. Feel the inner body expanding, that which is hidden inside starting to make its way to the surface. Inhale, come back to center. And then step forward and fold. Take your feet as wide as your sticky mat. And keeping your feet parallel, fold forward. Move expand from the collarbone, from the center of your chest out through your collarbones. Inhale, look forward. Bring your left hand directly underneath your chest. Maybe micro bend your knees if your back is round, so we want more of a straight back here. And then as you exhale, twist to your right. Lift your right arm. Keep your legs equally bent or equally straight. So the pelvis is leveled. You're not twisting the hips. Look up as if only if it's okay for your neck. Exhale, lengthen out through your tailbone, sitting bones, and through the crown of your head. Inhale, bring your right hand to replace the left. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, the sides of the body long, back of the body full, and then from your heart, extend forward. Turn and reach out through your arms. Keeping the hips leveled, bring your hands back to center. Exhale, hands to the hips. And then inhale, shoulders back to come up to standing. Take a wide stance and turn your toes to the right for Trikonasana. Align heel to arch. Think of the sides of the body opening up as if all that potential that is inside of you is all of a sudden bubbling up to the surface. Inhale, open your arms, celebrating all that you already know and allowing that from within to start to move its way to the surface. Exhale and press your right hand over to the right. Deepen your right hip crease without releasing in the hips. So it's a lengthening away from the pelvis. And then keeping that length on both sides of your body, pivot your arms and bring your hand down to your shin. And if you're lower, maybe bringing your hand to the floor, but don't collapse that right side. Keep it radiant. Keep it lengthening out from your pelvis. Breathe. With each exhale, extend down and out through your legs, up and out through the upper body. Inhale, come up and change sides. Turn your right toes in, left toes out, align heel to arch. Bubbling from within, inhale, expand the inner body. Keeping that inner expansion, reach out from your hips, out through your arms. Keep pressing down through your feet. Sides of the body stay long. Draw your lower belly in and then pivot your arms. Open it up as if you're unfolding the layers of who you are. Discovering, remembering who you are, layer by layer. That's really what it's about. It's about peeling those layers as a way of it's like a play. It's like we hide ourselves and then we find ourselves. And it's in that finding that we experience great joy, because we are joy. Inhale and come all the way up. Exhale, feet parallel and step your feet together. Fold forward in Uttanasana and then step back, lie down on your belly. Come up into Sphinx, elbows underneath the shoulders, chest is lifted. Lengthen the lower back so there's no crunching in the lower back. Bend your right knee. Bring your left forearm in front and reach back with your right hand. Press back. Press back in order to create more length through your spine, tailbone long. Inhale, the sides of the waist open. And then as you exhale, heel to buttock. Reach long through your legs and up through the crown of your head. Take another breath here. Feel the stretch in your thigh. And then release. Change sides, right forearm in front. Press your left foot back. Spread your toes so that even your toes are shining brightly, celebrating all that you know, joyously expanding from the center of your body out. And then as you exhale, bring your heel towards your buttock. Turn your belly towards the front of your mat. Explore the breath. And with each exhalation, radiate out. Release. Come back into Sphinx. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lie down. Bend both knees. Hold the top of your feet or your ankles. Spread your toes. Take a moment to inflate the body, making sure that there's space for your breath, space for the heart. And holding the heart, inhale, lift up. Lift your legs, lift your chest. Press your legs back. Press your feet back. Keep your spine long by lengthening your tailbone. Shining bright. Smile. And then come down. Rest. And then turn onto your back. Bring your right knee to your chest. Stretch your left leg out and hold the back of your thigh and straighten your top leg. Spread your toes. Feel the stretch in the back of your leg without compromising the spine. So keep the lower back neutral by lowering the sitting bones down towards the floor. So there's a little curve in your lower back. Reach the outer right hip forward and then bend your knee. Inhale here, open the hip to the right so the knee points out to the right. Left arm open to the left. Spread your toes. Lengthen your tailbone from your pelvis. Reach long through that bottom leg and up through your head. The breath expanding. The deep layers of the being opening up. Inhale, bring your knee back to center. Bend your bottom leg. Cross your right thigh over, your right ankle over your left thigh. And then bring your left knee towards you. So the right leg is on top and the left leg is underneath. And you're holding the left leg either on the shin or the thigh. Feel the stretch on the outer right buttock. And then release and change sides. Left knee to the chest, right leg out with the toes pointing up. Straighten your top leg by moving your thigh away from your belly. Feel the stretch in the back of your leg and spread your toes. Take a breath and expand as you exhale. Joyfully radiating out in all directions. The light of your awareness in all parts of your body. Bend your knee, open your hip to the left, right arm to the right. And then crossing the leg, bring it back to center. Cross the leg over your right thigh. So it's still the same left leg that we're working with. The left ankle over the thigh, and interlace your fingers either behind your right thigh or in front of the shin bone in a figure 4 pose. Or eye of the needle. Draw the left hip forward. And then release, hug your knees to your chest, rock a little bit side to side, and prepare for Shavasana. Rest in Shavasana. Tuck the shoulder blades towards one another underneath you, and the flesh of the buttocks, sacrum moving down towards your heels. Relax. So the practice of yoga allows us to really celebrate what we already know about ourselves, while at the same time creating the conditions for what we don't know, for what it lies in the darkness to come to the surface. Our potential, like a seed in the ground, starting to grow. Our practice, like the water, nourishing that seed. Deepen your breath. And then roll to your right side to come up to sitting. Hands together in front of your heart, joyfully expanding the heart by pressing your hands together and lengthening the spine, opening the back and front of the body. And let's close our practice with Om. Breathe and be well. Namaste.